What is up? And welcome to the January transfer window where we need to sell a striker and potentially bring in another one. I don't know if it's going to be permanent or a loan deal. I've had a couple looks and I have not made my choice yet. But it really depends if Valiant gets sold. Anyways, you can see on the screen, that's our next 5 games. And we could potentially be playing 2 of them. 1 guaranteed because it's Sheffield United. And I don't know when the next round of the FA Cup is played. So, we could have 2 FA Cup games. If we beat a team that, as of now, have now officially won games. So they at least have the winning mentality of a team. Which is not what we need. At the moment, we would like an easy challenge, get a free skip. Obviously, you know Valiant doesn't want to stay in the team. So we're trying to find replacements. I don't know why I'm in this. I went to the wrong one. There we go. Transfers. This is our list. Players at 1.8 million to 2 million just because of their age and their rating. 4 of them are championship. One's from a league that I've never heard of personally. I think it might be the Swiss league. I don't know. I actually want to have a look while we're here. What? So Valiant actually went down in strike. Okay, he's went down in value. Connor was 1.9 and it's 71 rated. So he's higher rated, but the same price as 68 rated, about 4 years younger. Fair enough. So we're going to be selling Valiant, which means we could bring in one of these strikers permanently. But no matter what, I think we're just going to loan one in and just let him sit and rot on the bench. But without further ado, let's go and see if we go against a bad style of football like we did this time last season. Alright, we're here for a game that we need to win. And the reason why I say that is because we've been losing. We've now lost 3 in a row. We lost 1-0 to Reading, a 90th minute loser. And it's just not good enough. You can see Hall's now getting pissed off. I don't know if that's where their contract situation or what. But it doesn't matter. We're going to get into this match. We don't need to worry about that stuff. We need to hope and pray that we can win. We're at Sheffield United, an away day in the FA Cup. Us versus bottom of the Premier League. Both on losing games coming into this match. And I mean, we just need to come out with some fight. And we're coming straight for that. Cairns almost gets taken out. He's going to have a pop shot. I mean, that is a wonderful way to start. A goal by Cairns in the 4th minute. We ain't playing around in the FA Cup. We have to pick up wins. And a win against the Prem side might be the way to do it. He almost gets taken out for a penalty. And he just finishes with some elegance. 1-0 to us. And now we just have to defend. Which is easier said than done. Oh, beautiful Cairns. Fernandez, even. Oh, Cairns intercepts again. He gets past Tanganga. He's going on the run. It's Cairns. Can he make it 2? He can with a beautiful volley. Luck and all involved. And it's 2 goals inside the opening 10 minutes. What is happening in this match? We came out revenge against Brem Close for what they did last season. And a toe poke finish into the top corner. Wonderful stuff. Sheffield United don't know what's hit them. How has this happened? And our fans are now going to be chanting for the next 45 minutes. If we are turning this into a rout. We said both teams are on losing form. We haven't won in the last 3. I think Sheffield United might have won one of their matches in the Prem. They've got 2 wins this season. Farino, this is the big ask. Can we defend whenever they attack? Oh, it's beautiful stuff. Tom Cannon can't get the shot off. Farino, strong defense. I mean, Lowe, this is a personal one for him. Next Sheffield Wednesday player. And Farino intercepts. We get the ball cleared. We can now run. Our midfielders are just winning every second duel. That was poor from Geely. Now Geely can go on a run. We don't press as a team. We don't score goals early enough. But we do that now. We're gonna have to take this tray in to net to the rest of the season, I'd say. And now can we go on the attack just as half time is about to end? Fernandez. It's a free kick. Now we did score one from this scenario by a little chip last episode. We're going to swing it. Couldn't get the head on it. It's 2-0. It's 2-0 at half time. We're living life right now. We're living life. 2-0. This is where Sheffield United show their prime quality. It just so is. We're forcing them to go back. Cairns, come on. Seth, get it. Yes. Can we break again? Maybe not. We'll keep a hold of the ball then. Play it back to Seth. He's going to play it to Geely. He should be onside. He is. A little dink to O'Connor. To Arthur Reid. Now that was a very, very weird shot. And I'm very confused by that. Should we make a thing? Yeah, let's bring Kahuri on. Not like Cairns can have his celebratory 2 goals. We need the legs in the midfield now. We don't need to. I mean, I want to. Connor. 2 minutes of added time. It's 3-0. I mean, it's 3-0. We're into the 4th round of the FA Cup, but the AI they just haven't attacked. It's quite concerning. It's 3-0, and we're into the 4th round of the FA Cup, but we're going to have to tweak some sliders to get the AI to attack more often. Alright, us versus Stevenage Town. We finally got our first win in the league against Notts County. 2-0 win. Thank goodness. I did not want to go saying we have not won a single game in the league for 5 games running. We lost 4 in a row, which I think is our worst run ever. And it's kind of made me wonder, when you look at the team, there you can notice there's 3 people. There's maybe 4 or 5 positions that aren't doing so well. Both wings, a right back, maybe our centre mid. Considering how now we don't have a centre mid that grows. Maybe Reed could be replaced, but that might come in a couple of seasons. I'm thinking gonna have to make some changes in the next couple of seasons. But that's in the next couple of seasons. This is now. Let us get into the match against Stevenage, against 10th place. We need to win. We're at home. What can we do? Just picked up our 2nd win of the month. And that's a good way. We need to start fast, and that's also not good. We also made adjustments to the sliders. Build up speeds a lot faster. They dribble a bit more. They shoot more frequently, and they cross more frequently. Because why the hell not? In the 3-0 win against Sheffield United, which forced me to do slider changes, but still. And that's not good defending from Lowe, and we're 1-0 down. We're 1-0 down. against Stevenage and against the run of the play, to be honest. Like, come on, boys. Do something. Tackle. Make a tackle. Brilliant save by Adu. But we shouldn't be needing him to make a save. The fans are sick of it. You can hear the boos ringing out the stadium. This is a shambolic performance. And what a goal. I mean, you can't do anything when they score goals like that. And we're 2-0 down because our team doesn't know how to play football anymore, apparently. I mean, that is Kieran's strength now. Great. He's now absolutely been obliterated. And Lowe finally remembers how to do a challenge, but not how to do a flipping football pass. This is brilliant. And that's a handball. Oh my goodness. This can't go any worse. This literally can't go any worse. Yup. I'll just bring on a whole fresh attack, because why not? I'm sick of it. I'm sick of those people playing. This is lovely. We're about to go 3-0 down against a team below us. And it is 3-0. I mean, they deserve to be winning. Reed can't do anything about it. I mean, this has been a shambolic performance, so I'm not surprised that we're losing. I mean, Kahuri, can you not take a heavy touch, please? And can you pass? You know what? Kahuri, you can lose your head now. Take the yellow card. That's a 3-0 defeat. I mean, I don't know what else to say. Maybe the changes have worked. But also the changes have made it to where the AI are just now 80, 90 times better. So I might have to tone down the changes. That's just weird. It's very weird. I make a couple of changes and the AI are all of a sudden 90 times better. Okay, we've just ended deadline day. I didn't sign anyone, so I'm just like, screw it. You can also see we're down to 8th, having 4 points in the whole of January. I'm just going to show you exactly what I did for the sliders, because why not? So, we actually originally had it on tactical. I think that was probably, it was only slightly from the baseline, so probably 5 or 10, so it was easier to work. This was the stuff, actually no, hold on. This was the building play I did. This was it right here. So this was actually what we did for the Stevenage game. And yeah, they broke us apart, kind of like what Sheffield United should have done. So we are just gonna go to dynamic, which just means it's the same as tactical, but it's a bigger gap of how they move from one side to the other side from 50. So probably I think about 20 or 30. I don't fully know. So we're going to try this. If it works for the FA Cup game, the final game of the episode, then great. We know that we found their thing. I'm also going to take the Stevenage humbling thing, because we did need a massive defeat, because every other defeat has been 1-0 that I haven't calendar simmed. I'm still salty by that. And also it means it's the first defeat in the entire save in 90 minutes that we've played him. So it's about damn, it's been 20 games. So eventually we should have lost. To be honest, we should have lost a couple of games in League 2 that I played. We got very, very lucky because we're a second half team. So enough about that. You may also know I have 5 on things. Transfer. Farino, he's developed. Bermo, he's developed. And this 14th of February. Who are we going to be up against in the FA Cup? I have not touched this. I waited until the end of January when we did this, so you can see who we're up against. And also, we'll quickly go into the thing. But yeah, who are we against in the 4th round and our final game of the episode? It will be West. Okay, we're in the championship team. Okay, we might actually have a chance to make it to the 5th round. We're against the championship club. Thank the Lord. Also, bit of money. While we're here, we might as well, for the thing, do the youth squad report. This is the final squad report for Malta. And you can see there's a 17-year-old. We could have sold. I mean, Valiant didn't get any offers. 50 rated left wing. 47. We'll do you. 59. No. 60 centre mid. We don't need a centre mid. A left wing. He doesn't have good potential. Is that good rating? 57. I mean, he's got high potential. We have to take him. No playstyles. What about Trinidad and Tobago? Okay, that's a high potential. No playstyles, though. I mean, they're both very good strikers. One's better than the other. 53. And can play right wing. He's 48. Chad John. So we've got a lot of players there. But yeah, I will see you for the game against West Brom on the 13th of February. Alright, time for us to go against West Brom. We've just won 1-0. Because why can we not score more goals when we simulate a game? You've seen the team there, it's 4-2-3-1. Quite like ever. Our team is the beautiful as ever. Not as sharp as what we would like, but screw it. That's what we get for keeping on the same training plan. We're at West Brom Stadium. Can we have a home game in the FA Cup? Well, we might do if we can beat them. Different sliders for the 3rd time this episode. Can we finally hit the nail on the coffin? And that is actually a good start. I do want that from the team ahead above us in the pyramid. What can we do? 5th round is waiting for us. 5th round would be massive for us. We could pip the ball. No, we can't pip the ball, so no shot on target with the goalkeeper not there. Maybe we just try and get the guys to stay compact. Never mind. Seth's like, give me that football. And Hansen's just throw them a birthday present, why don't you, Hansen? Because that's really all you're good for. That's actually a decent cross to do with a wonderful save. We're okay, so maybe we do need our centre backs to be good off crosses. That's just not what you want with O'Connor. Okay, yep, low, thank you, sir. Okay, where's the strength from our defenders? Or from any position, more or less? Seth, as ever, hunted the man down, plays a beautiful ball to O'Connor. And it's 1-0. Undeserved in our opinion. We take the first blow right on the half-time whistle. We don't need to celebrate. We know we can celebrate when we go in. Fans are happy. And we haven't really created much apart from probably that chance. And we're now pressuring them. We're not doing team press, we're just doing solo presses because we know we can't allow this to happen. The wide players to come in. They're trying to break us down, but we're not budging here. It's really been the second half, by the way. They're just passing it around, trying to break us. They can't. This is just like the Sheffield Wednesday game. This is like the Sheffield United game, but instead, they're doing it now. And I mean, it's worked to an extent because they're now in front of our goal. Well, you're going to need to maybe not create the gap. It's beautiful play. Farino, no. Ball's been done. And I'm going to be honest, what was happening there with the AI? It's like they didn't expect me to fail the tackle. And I don't know what I was doing there either. Seth, wonderful. Seth's on his last legs, by the way. Geely. He's going to go back to Seth. He's going to go to Reed, who's going to hit one. It's off the post. And maybe if we just didn't think about shooting. What are West Brom doing? 1 minute of added time. It's now or never. And it's never for West Brom. 1-0. Due to that lucky goal at the break of half time has seen us get to the 5th round of the FA Cup. Alright, well, this game's coming to an end. We might as well start doing the end outro. The reason why I'm doing this is because I don't want to know who we're facing in the FA Cup until literally after this match finishes. Because it's going to be the 6th. It was meant to be Grimsby Town. Now it's going to be whoever shows up. And you can see why I get frustrated at the lack of goals we score. We're drawing to someone in the bottom half of the table. It's 0-0. And we are just going nowhere in the league. We'll be struggling for the playoffs. Plymouth do lose, that's the only benefit. And the survey says, who are we facing? If this was January, I'd be concerned. I don't know where they are in the league. Okay, we're facing another Prem team. At home. Facing Wolverhampton Wanderers. I don't know if that's a good thing. Or if that's a bad thing. I mean, let's show you the league form. We're now 7th. So, we are now tied on points with Blackpool. We now play our game in hand against Sheffield Wednesday, who are 22nd. I don't even think that's our game in hand. Nope, that's the next game we have in the league. We are in a 4-way fight for the final place. Us, Peterborough, Plymouth, and Blackpool are all fighting for the thing. So next episode, I'm gonna specify it now. I've said it a lot when off camera. We are gonna just do it to where I'm gonna play one game guaranteed, and you'll either see a semi-final and a final if we make it that far, or 2 quick sims. And if we don't make it to the final, and we only play 2 matches, I'll show one of the quick sim games, which is just going to be me talking about whatever, and having the match sped up and played. So that's what's going to happen. And yeah, we're against Wolves, who are, I don't know why I didn't check, where are Wolves in the table? Please don't be top half, because with dynamic it's going to be very hard. And the survey says they are 14th. Okay. I mean, Sheffield United, they have resurged since losing to us. They're now 18th. They've won 4 more games. I think we can beat Wolves. Dynamic is actually a lot better. I think it is also... you can tell for the thing. I don't know if wing play is actually good for us. We might have made a strategic blunder there. Okay. I mean, we're doing the details wrong. Maybe we need to stop playing counter for our team to succeed, I guess. That's why. Look at the glitch. Look at the bottom. They've only just turned gold, so that's all just happened. But yeah. So against Wolves. Against Wolves, we're going for playoffs. Anything can happen. But that is going to be next episode. I appreciate everybody who watches it. This episode, at least. We've done 3 tactical changes, and we might even have to do a little tactical change. Not the sliders, but my own personal thing on tactics, which I will do after this episode while I'm still streaming. But yeah, until next time, peace.